My name is Alex Pena. I'm the Director of Restaurants at Pechanga Resort Casino. I've been with the company 19 years, since 2003. You have one idea in mind when you start this process, and then things just kind of flow. It's just a process that you have to just continue at it. And when they give us a call about our girls, we just kind of rushed at it. We didn't even know anything about them. We didn't have a picture or anything. Just asked us if we'd like to meet them. And we set it up for the next weekend that we could. And we met our girls at a park. And by the next Monday, they were moving in. And that was that. That's just how it was meant to be, I guess. And we started the whole process again, getting recertified and being able to, look at cases where we could potentially adopt some children. They couldn't really find a placement for Jade permanently with the rest of the siblings. It was just too much to handle. And we were in love from the first day. We saw her and we're like, do we need to have a baby boy? I'm okay with the baby girl too. And my wife's like, I'm okay with the baby too. And we said, let's adopt her. And that's how that went. They tend to try to keep families together. So we talked about it with our girls and we talked about it. We said, yes, let's do it. And that was of that. Now we have 5 kids. It's been awesome. Keeps you busy, but also motivates you. So that's what life's about too, right? While we were going through this with the adoption, the support from the company was great. There was moments where we didn't know when we were going to get a call and say, hey, you have to go now see a baby at a hospital, for example. That was possible. But we were able to communicate with our benefits department, and leadership was very supportive, understanding that we were in the process of adoption. And at any given moment, I would need to, call benefits and take some leave. That was very, very crucial, very important to have that support up front, so we knew we felt comfortable that when that happened, we would be ready as best we could. It is definitely true. Once you have your own children, and recenters your whole reasoning of why you go through the day-to-day things you do, or what motivates you. Why do you sacrifice the time now for them in the future, for something in the future that does change the mentality. During these times, personally for me at work, especially in our industry, F&B's been tough the last 2-3 years since COVID. So there's a lot of adversity, a lot of working extra hard, or a lot of burnout that could happen. But it helps me center myself because I've seen some of the adversity my children have been through. And I see the smiles on their faces from a day-to-day perspective. And I see them not feeling sorry for themselves at all. It gives me more motivation to be able to push as much as I have to push to make sure that I'm successful at work or personally for them, because if they've had the adversity they've had in their lives and they go about their days as happy as they can be, what excuse do I have? There's bigger circumstances, bigger issues in life. My kids have taught me that, so they've taught me a lot more, I think, that I've taught them at this point. So.